At last, after 3 days, I have finally been able to play Star Citizen Alpha 3.18. And so the first thing that I did, I transported all of my inventory from Lorville to Everest Arbor with this 315p that you can win. You'll have the link in the pinned comment. So the first thing that I do in 3.18, I took my very first mission and I am heading towards it right now. It is a bunker mission, pretty quite far from anywhere. I've never seen that in a regular mission. It's a 375 flight from the closest quantum point, so pretty far indeed. But anyway, I'm about to arrive now, and we can see that there is already a ship here. This is probably the persistence entity streaming technology at play. I assume that someone must have died there. Anyway, going inside, I'm quite nervous because I did not buy ammo. Of course, you cannot buy proper ammo at Lorville, and I don't think you can also at Everest Arbor too. But I thought I would use the looting system. It's going to be a good opportunity to see if looting is working properly, at least in this server. So it seems like there are some fires being shot, so I'm gonna have to get rid of those NPCs and be careful because it's going to be really tight there with just 120 bullets. But luckily, as stated in the video made last month, the FS9 that I'm having right now is very effective, a little too effective for my taste. Alright, here we go. Some NPCs every now and then, and the last NPC. Now, either they did not see me or they were not very responsive, but it's kind of the experience that I've had with them. They're just walking around and they're screaming, there's something is happening, but they're not actively looking for me. So probably, again, there's some issues with the servers there. Alright, I'm about to be out of ammo, so I'll have to finish off the last one with the arc-like pistol. And here we go! Mission complete. Now I have 15 minutes to loot the place and get out of here. Unfortunately, there was only one loot box and it only contained food, so quite lackluster, but I could still loot the NPCs. And since I am out of ammo, I've decided to loot their P4, which is also rather an effective weapon too. I also took their med pens and their ammos as well. Now, before leaving, I've decided to take those fallen Hurston Dynamics officers with me. Their heavy armor will be quite valuable in the player market. That is, of course, if there is no wipe with 3.18.1. Here we go, back in the ship. And we are going to strip them out of their armor and place them in the ship. And then we'll have to get rid of their bodies because they are no use to me. And I don't like having dead bodies in my ship. Next, we'll go back to Everest Arbor and place the armor in the local inventory to make sure that I don't lose everything, and everything seems to be working perfectly again. After that, I've decided to take a delivery mission. It will be interesting to see if the boxes fall through the ground or if there are any other weird bugs happening, like we could see in the PTU, for example. So we're going to arrive at the outpost. It's a decent landing. It's nice to see that it's daytime, sort of, for a change. And here is the box. Now, we're going to place it in the ship, probably on the bed there. That's it. And before leaving, I also loot for loot boxes. Now, not a lot of loot boxes that I found here, just another food crate. But I guess I'll take some of that. It could be useful throughout some of our adventures in the verse, as my character's thirst and hunger gauges are going to deplete eventually. Now, let's bring that box to its destination. Decent landing again, and nice vista here. I just love those areas of Hurston where there's still some vegetation. It definitely feels like a decent place to leave. And here we go. The delivery is finished. Job finished. So far, so good. I'm also getting paid, which is nice, right? Next, I will finish my first PlayStation with a bounty hunting mission, and for that we will fly to Ariel. Now, the 315p is not much of a combat ship compared to the 325i, but it should be able to get the job done. First, let's send this Aurora LN some missiles. Looks like the NPC was able to evade. That's okay. I will finish it off with the lasers. Here we go. A piece of cake indeed. Now, unfortunately, it is accompanied by a pesky M50, and this one will be a little bit trickier because the 315p only has fixed guns and the M50 is really tiny. And it looks like I got rammed by the NPC. I mean, it's a kill, but my ship is now in really bad shape. I guess that it will be time to try the repair mechanics. Oh boy, I'm really limping towards Everest Harbor. If I can make it out alive, it will be a miracle. Oh no, the ship is spinning out of control in the hangar, and there's only one solution, turning off the engines. I made it to my feet. All right. Well, or at least on the ship's landing gear. Now, it seems the ATC does not recognize my commands here, probably because of the janky landing, so that's why I cannot repair, but at least I have arrived in one piece, my reputation is growing, and so are my bank account and my local inventory. So far, so good, I would say. I'm really glad that I've been able to have a play session here. I am aware that it's not the case for everyone, but CIG seems to have all personnel on deck to fix the back-end issues that probably I believe that we will see the situation get resolved sooner than later. But let me know in the comment section down below. How have you been able to log in? Have you been able to log in actually? If yes, what were you able to do? What was your experience? And if not, are you still having that 19K error? And how many times have you tried to log in? Please share your experience in the comment section down below. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching as always. Shout out to the people on Patreon and on the YouTube membership program who made this video possible, including Dr. Robin, Deplorable Infidel, Wolfpipe Bug, and Zero Crusher. I've been Erad, and I will see you guys later.